A linear equation is the equation that each term of it should have only one variable to the first power or is a constant. So if I'm saying 3x plus 5 equals 0, this is a linear equation. Why? Because in the first term I can see only one variable to the first power and 5 is a constant. So this is a linear equation. If I have 3x plus 5y minus 7 equals 0, is this a linear equation? Yes, because the first term have only one variable to the first power. The second term have only one variable to the first power. Third one is a constant. Here I can see in this equation two variables, but each one in a separate term. So they are not in one term. So I can have many variables in the linear equation if each one in a separate term. So if I have 5xy plus 3x equal 19, this is not a linear equation, because here I can see two variables in one term. So if I have many variables in one term, this is not a linear equation, even if each one of them to the first power. Okay, if I have 2 for 24x power 2 minus 20 equals 0. Is this a linear equation? No, this is not a linear equation, because the x is not the first power. Also, if I have 3x minus 1 over y minus 19 equals 0, is this a linear equation? Also no, because of the y. So now I can simplify the linear equation as ax plus b equals 0, or ax plus by equals c. Both of these forms is a linear equation form. This is a linear equation with only one variable, one unknown, and this is also a linear equation but with two unknowns. But it's still linear equation because each term, as we said, each term by itself has only one constant, only one variable to the first power. So the first term have a constant, a is a constant, and x is variable but to the first power, so it's okay. Second term, b is a constant, it's a number, and y is a variable to the first power, it's okay. C is a number, so it's a constant. So both of these forms are forms for a linear equation. Now if we want to see how it will look like on the coordinate, if I have a linear equation, it would look like a line on the coordinate. This line have millions, infinity of numbers. If I'll take any point here and I will call it A, I will say that this coordinate of A equal y1, x1, y1. I'll take another point in here, I call it B, and B, coordinate of B will be x2, y2. Okay, so here, if I will have a horizontal line from a vertical line coming from B, they will make a right angle. This right angle I will call it C. Now the distance between C and B is y2 minus y1. The distance between C and A is x2 minus x1. From here I can get the slope of this line, and the slope is the ratio between the y coordinates over the x coordinates. So here I can get the slope with 2 points on the line. So if I have 2 points on the line, I can get the slope. And the slope will be the difference between the y coordinates over the difference between the x coordinates. Let's take an example. Okay, what if I will have 2 points, which will be A equal 2 minus 3, and B will be 5 and 3. Okay, let's see how we can get the slope when we have these 2 points. Now here A represent x1, y1, B is x2, y2. So the slope will be, as we said, m is y2 minus y1. y2 is 3 minus 3 over x2 minus x1. x2 is 5 minus x1 is 2. So here will be 6 over 3, which will be 2. This is the slope. And slope here is positive, and this means that on the coordinate I will see the line running from the right side to the left side because the slope is positive. Okay, let's take another example. Let's say A is minus 1 and 2, B is going to be 3 and minus 1. Okay, here I have 2 different points. If I'm going to draw it on the coordinate, I'll have minus 1 and 2, so here will be A. And then I will have 3 and minus 1. Then this will be B. Then if I will run the line between to connect these 2 points, I will see that the line is coming from the left side to the right side, and this means that the slope of this line is negative. Okay, let's see if it will be negative or no. Here, as we know, this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. So M going to be y2 minus y1. So here is minus 1 minus 2. Then x2 minus x1. x2 is 3 minus x1 is minus 1. So here minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. And 3 minus minus 1, so this 3 plus 1 is 4. And as we said here, the slope is negative. And that's why we say that the line is going to run from the left side to the right side, because the slope here is negative.